welcome, beautiful tribe. Have you heard of the 3 days of darkness prophecy? Or maybe you've received a WhatsApp forward. You know that WhatsApp forward that is predicting darkness and deluge. Actually, what it said to me was Andhakar and Pralay. Darkness and deluge. I received a lot of them from clients, from people who are members of my WhatsApp group, from people who follow my video channel, and I was fascinated by it. Look, I know that this is Yugantar, the end of an epoch. Strange things are happening. We've never had earthquakes to this intensity. We've not had the entire planet kind of going under a flood. Before 2020, if somebody had told us that the entire planet would go on a lockdown, would you have believed? I wouldn't have. So strange things are happening. But then I checked this astrologically. It seems impossible. See, there is not even a solar eclipse, a complete solar eclipse that is happening. When you receive such WhatsApp forwards, when you receive such information, please check the source. Like I often say, prophecy, astrology, esoteric knowledge should not be used as an instrument of fear. My favorite thing is to say, don't be scared, be aware, be prepared. That's about it. I had heard about darkness and deluge. When I went down this rabbit hole, I found out that this prophecy, some people have attributed it to Egyptians, others to Babylonians, still others have referred some saints of the Catholic Church who have the gift and have talked about the 3 days of darkness and pestilence. But nowhere does it say that this is going to happen in 2025. Rest assured, this is not happening right now. As far as I can gather, the prophecy is about intense supernatural darkness that will cover the surface of the earth. All artificial light sources will be rendered useless, which means that probably there is a worldwide electrical power grid failure. Only beeswax candles, which have been blessed, will burn. The air will carry infection, pestilence. Demons will roam freely and cause harm, primarily to the enemies of the church, which I suppose means unbelievers who venture outside. We are supposed to stay indoors, common sense, seal windows and doors. If there is infection in the air, it makes sense also. Spend time praying, chanting mantras. If there is a power failure, what else are we going to do anyways? And eat sparingly. That kind of seems hard to do. Because what else is one to do when you're spending time? You're either going to eat, drink, play games. If you can't watch the television, what do you do? Apparently, it's a divine purge of all evil, leaving space for the chosen few, and this will be followed by an era of peace and spiritual renewal. I try to keep an open mind. I try to be very accepting of whatever schools of thought I come across, but not without checking. So I checked noted seers, Edgar Cayce, Baba Vanga, and even our own book of prophecies, the Bhavishya Malika. Are you aware of the Bhavishya Malika? It's an amazing book. It's our very own book of prophecies. It is from Odisha. It is attributed to Sant Achyutananda Das and the Panch Sakha of Odisha. I find this book very factual. It is not fear-mongering. It is very balanced in its view, and it's comparatively recent as far as the realm of prophecy goes. It's not ancient like the Egyptians, where the syntax and even the phraseology and the references are not relatable. This is comparatively recent. It offers broader forecasts, and yes, 2025 features in that. But beyond focusing on global events, spiritual transitions, and the end of Kali Yuga, it doesn't talk about 3 days of darkness. As per the Bhavishya Malika, the key trigger to making 2025 an eventful and hard year is Saturn's transit into Pisces. Now let me explain. Saturn's transit into Pisces happened on March 29th. March 29th, 2025. But April 28th, it entered Uttar Bhadrapada. This lunar mansion or nakshatra, Uttar Bhadrapada, is a triggering nakshatra. It triggers natural disasters, economic crisis, and conflicts. And all this started on April 28th, and it slowly escalated in intensity. And it is supposed to escalate to a point where World War III is going to happen. Now, as per Bhavishya Malika, World War III is going to be a major global conflict involving nuclear and biological weapons. As per this prophecy written in the Bhavishya Malika, India will face opposition from China, neighboring Islamic nations, which I suppose is Middle East and Pakistan, Bangladesh, and this war is going to cause widespread destruction, particularly in Europe and Americas. There will be a decisive battle, referred to in Bhavishya Malika as Kali Bharat War, that is going to last 13 months. This is going to be fought in Odisha, as per Bhavishya Malik. Let's see if that happens or not. We can just wait and watch. Natural disasters. We are seeing that happen. Intensified natural calamities, which start in 2025 and escalate until 2032. This is earthquakes, floods, tsunamis, cyclones, wildfires, volcanoes, eruptions. You name it, we are going to see them. These disasters are going to cause a significant loss of life as well as properties. It's an economic disaster. There is going to be economic collapse. War is an expensive game, my friends. And if we are going to witness war, then we are going to see a time where money and gold lose their value. Food becomes unaffordable. Medicines do not reach the sufferers. Of course, as per Bhavishya Malika, this will lead to equality between rich and poor, with only the righteous surviving. But I think everybody gives a lofty angle to everything, which is very painful, because we as humans look for the silver lining to dark clouds. However you see it, we are in for a rough time. There are going to be deadly diseases referred to in Bhavishya Malika. Many of them are going to be recognized and many of them are going to be new. These illnesses are going to cause what the Bhavishya Malika calls Gupta Mrityu or hidden death. These will defy scientific explanation and affect everybody planet-wise. There will be symptoms like vomiting blood, infection, pus, etc. being secreted from orifices. When I was reading this, I had a moment where I felt kind of overwhelmed. But if it is coming, like I said, my friends, do not fear, be aware, be prepared. Bhavishya Malika also says that by 2030, all religions will merge and there will be one supreme religion left. As per Bhavishya Malika, it is Satya Sanatan Dharma, and by 2032, Satya Yuga is expected to begin. If you are new to this channel, I like to explain to you, every month I go into a meditative trance, and when I'm in my meditative trance, I see certain things that are going to happen and I talk about them. This time most of my meditation was taken by earthquakes and other geographical disasters, but some political things also came through. One of the things that came through, my friends, was that certain leaders, major leaders, are on their way out. Mr. Trump is one of them. Netanyahu is another one. China, nobody knows what is happening in China actually. But China is going through a political upheaval. And yes, Putin. Putin is also on his way out. Now let's talk about earthquakes. Mind you, I'm talking about earthquakes that are big ones. Anything below 4, I am not mentioning it. Japan and Fiji Islands, these two places are prone to quakes and shakes. Stay safe, people. Syria. Baba Vanga said in her prediction that when Syria falls, the world will burn. I happen to agree with her, and she also said that it will happen in 2025. My friends, I sense that something really horrific is going to happen in Syria. I don't exactly know what is going to happen, but yes, something is going to happen in Syria. Turkey. In April, there was a 6.2 earthquake that hit the Sea of Marmara, Istanbul, Turkey. I sense that another intense earthquake is building up. Not in the Sea of Marmara. This is going to happen in the opposite side of the country. But yes, Turkey is going to see another earthquake. Australia, I see a massive quake happening around Sydney. Fires too. When we're talking about earthquake and tsunamis, first of all, Mumbai, India comes into mind. It is a coastal area, so something can happen over there. And I see late August and September an intense earthquake around NCR. Somehow I feel this is happening around Noida. So stay safe, people. Russia, you can expect more earthquakes. Also, I sense that the Russia-Ukraine conflict can escalate. The China, yes, Romania also. We'll see a lot of flooding. Tsunamis can also hit Indonesia, Philippines, and Taiwan. Alaska, I sense another earthquake or a volcano eruption. Mount Spur, I think. That's what Spirit told me, Mount Spur. Also, some geographical event is going to happen around Greenland, Iceland, that place. Remember, my friends, the Bhavishya Malika reminds us nothing is random. We are all a part of the cosmic unfolding. We can't do much about what is happening. We can only take protective measures. So, like I say, be aware. Do not be scared. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with fellow seekers, and if you'd like me to explore, if you'd like a personal reading, if you want to share your observations with me, comment below. I read every message with gratitude.